Navigating the cruise industry can feel overwhelming. From wild budget party boats to luxurious ocean escapes, here is your guide to finding the perfect vacation with these 7 levels of cruise lines. 1. The budget escape. Let's be completely honest for a second. Sometimes you just need to stare at the ocean with a cheap, brightly colored drink in your hand, and you only have about $300 to your name. Welcome to the budget tier. These are usually older ships focusing on quick 2 or 3 day weekend sprints to warm places like the Bahamas or Mexico. The overall vibe? It is incredibly loud. You are going to share the deck with bachelor parties, exhausted college students, and people who just want to dance to a live DJ until 3 in the morning. The base ticket is undeniably cheap, but watch out for hidden costs. You will pay extra for the Wi-Fi, the decent coffee, the soda, and probably a good burger. If you are expecting a quiet luxury spa, you walked up the wrong gangway. But if you want to wear a silly Hawaiian shirt, cheer for a loud belly flop competition by the main pool, and completely forget your stressful office job for 72 hours, this level gets the job done perfectly. Just read the fine print before paying. 2. The mainstream mega ships. If you have ever seen a television commercial showing a smiling family screaming happily on a massive water slide in the middle of the ocean, you already know this tier. Mainstream cruise lines are basically floating cities. They are built for absolutely everyone: kids, grandparents, teenagers, and stressed out parents. The ships are massive. These vessels comfortably hold up to 6,000 people. On board, you can find electric go-kart tracks, robot bartenders mixing drinks, Broadway-style theater shows, ice skating rinks, and laser tag arenas. It is practically impossible to be bored here. The atmosphere is highly energetic, very casual, and just a little bit chaotic in the best way possible. However, because these ships hold a small town's worth of people, you will have to deal with crowds. Waiting for a glass elevator at dinner time can feel like waiting for a city bus in rush hour. Like the budget lines, the base fare is very reasonable, but they still operate strictly on an a la carte model. Want to eat at the fancy Japanese steakhouse? That is an extra charge. Want a daily cocktail package? Open your wallet. 3. The premium cruisers. Okay, so you have outgrown the loud water parks, the neon lights, and the endless crowds. You want to actually read a novel by the pool without a stray beach ball hitting your head. Welcome to the premium lines. These ships are still quite large, but the focus shifts completely away from adrenaline and moves toward pure relaxation. Think of the atmosphere as country club casual. The interior design is much more elegant, using wood, glass, and soft colors instead of bright plastic. The food is a very noticeable step up from the mainstream tier. You get better cuts of meat, much fresher seafood, and a significantly wider selection of international wines. The entertainment changes drastically too. Instead of loud pool games, you might find a professional cooking demonstration, an expert-led wine tasting, or a fascinating historical lecture about the history of your next port of call. Families enjoy premium lines with kids clubs hidden away, ensuring quiet public areas. Higher upfront costs lead to exceptional daily service, personalized attention, and remembered preferences like coffee. 4. The upper premium experience. This is serious traveler territory. Upper premium lines are designed for people who care deeply about 2 specific things: eating incredibly well and actually seeing the destinations they visit. These ships are noticeably smaller than the mega ships. They usually carry between 600 and 1,200 passengers. Their size lets them squeeze into charming boutique ports where massive ships simply cannot fit. Have you ever hated how a typical cruise ship forces you to leave a beautiful Mediterranean city by 5 in the afternoon? Upper premium lines fix this frustrating problem. They often stay late into the night or even overnight in major cultural ports, letting you actually experience the local dinner scene and nightlife. The real star here, though, is the food. The culinary experiences absolutely rival top land-based restaurants. You will not find massive, unappealing buffet troughs here. You will find cooked-to-order gourmet dishes, often designed in partnership with famous chefs. The vibe is sophisticated, but never stuffy or arrogant. There is no strict dress code forcing you into an uncomfortable tuxedo. You pay a higher price, but these lines start including a lot more in your basic ticket, like specialized dining venues and fitness classes. 5. The Ultra Luxury Tier. If you have the money and you genuinely want to feel like royalty for a week, step aboard an ultra luxury ship. This is the absolute top of the traditional ocean-going food chain. Forget the word cabin. On these ships, you book a suite. Almost every single room has a private balcony, a heavy marble bathroom, and high-end designer bath products. The crew-to-guest ratio is essentially 1-to-1. This means someone is always ready to pour your cold champagne before you even realize your glass is empty. Many lines provide a personal butler who will unpack your suitcase, handle dinner reservations, and shine your shoes. It is extremely expensive to book, but here is the magic trick. Once you are finally on board, you rarely touch your wallet. These lines are truly and honestly all-inclusive. Premium alcohol, generous tips for the hardworking crew, daily shore excursions, Wi-Fi, and sometimes even your flights are completely rolled into the main price. The ships are very small, quiet, and intimate. The atmosphere is undeniably elegant, and you will definitely need to pack your very best evening wear. 6. The Expedition Adventure. This level is not about sitting by a pool with a cocktail. This is about rough adventure, rare wildlife, and going to the most remote, untouched corners of the planet. Expedition ships are built incredibly tough. They have specially reinforced steel hulls to confidently crash through the thick ice in Antarctica or the high Arctic. They do not have massive entertainment theaters or loud casinos. Instead, they feature mudrooms for your waterproof boots and science lounges where marine biologists give evening talks about the penguins you saw that afternoon. These ships carry small inflatable motorboats called Zodiacs. The brave crew uses these to take you right out onto the freezing ice or through dense, humid jungle rivers in places like the Galapagos Islands or the deep Amazon. Inside rugged ships lies luxury akin to ultra-luxury vessels. After a day on a glacier, enjoy a sauna, deep tissue massage, and exquisite 5-course dinner, catering to adventurous travelers with substantial budgets. 7. The River Cruises. Finally, we leave the wild, unpredictable oceans behind entirely. River cruising is a completely different animal altogether. Imagine a floating boutique hotel drifting slowly down the Rhine or the Danube. These boats are tiny, usually holding fewer than 200 people. Because they sail safely on flat inland rivers, there are absolutely no big waves, which means zero chance of getting seasickness. The biggest selling point here is the location. Ocean ships drop you at commercial ports, forcing you to take an hour-long bus ride. Riverboats dock right in the center of historic ancient towns. You can literally walk off the ship, cross the cobblestone street, and find yourself drinking espresso in a 500-year-old European village square. The experience is slow, romantic, and relaxing, with ample time on the serene top deck enjoying views of castles and vineyards. High fares cover daily walking tours and unlimited beer and wine, ensuring a peaceful and culturally enriching journey. Now that you know the options, it's time to stop dreaming and start packing. Book your dream voyage today and experience the magic yourself. Which of these 7 unique cruise levels sounds like the absolute perfect fit for you? Let us know in the comment section down below, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.